Three different groups of heroes are teaming up for a great adventure to save their world. You can read along with me in your book. You will know when it is time to turn the page when you hear this sound. Let's begin now. Somewhere far away in space lived Planet X, and one of our heroes, Daffy Duck, aka Duck Dodgers, is on a mission to find out what's happening. But suddenly, he went through a series of traps, including robots, spiked walls, and his enemy, Zurg. During his battle, he got shot by Zurg's gun, and now he remains Duck Fluff. Back at the studio, Daffy is really upset about his Duck Dodgers script. But what's really upsetting him is Bugs Bunny, one of the world's greatest stars. Daffy thinks he can do better than him, but it seems like it's no use.
What kind of sick joke is this? We can't do this kind of stuff anymore. Fellas, I think Dave's right. Maybe I'll take a vacation.
In a whole nother world, Twilight Sparkle was getting ready for her presentation. She wanted to do a favor for the princesses, but they refused to do it. They say that Twilight has all the magic she needs, but she couldn't believe it.
So, that'd be a no?
After all that, Twilight and her friends were now preparing for the festival. But meanwhile, the huge block ship was heading towards their home.
Storm clouds? I ordered perfect weather!
Lord Business is the one who is about to take over their homeland by freezing ponies with glue.
Now, everybody say freeze!
It was a mess, but now Twilight and the rest need to go out and get help. Back at the studio, Bugs was now home, but then Daffy showed up to insult him. But then a message came up.
What's up, Doc?
His spy partner told him about Lord Business' plans to end the world. Now Bugs needs to take the adventure, and Daffy wants to go with him.
So count me in.
Bugs didn't want Daffy to go along with him, but after trying to get inside his car many times, Bugs manages to have a deal with Daffy.
Well, thanks, pal.
And so now the two stars are on their way for a journey.
Let's go!
The ponies find themselves in New York City, but after they fell into a hole, they've landed right into a ninja turtle named Leo. They set up a campfire together, and Leo told them about his life being a leader. Sadly, he grew tired of doing the stuff that needs to be done and followed. Twilight gave him a confession, and Leo decides to agree with her.
It's going to be fine.
The ponies and Leo went to the hidden lair in the sewers. He meets up with Splinter, the turtle's master. Twilight told him about why he was gone for so long, and then Leo told Splinter the rest of the info.
I returned from my training, Master.
Now the other turtles welcomed him home. Later that night, Leo needs to get his team in shape again. But they heard a noise coming from a construction site. Raph decides to go after it.
Raph, wait! Splinter told us not to fight!
He didn't listen, and so the ponies and the other turtles go after it. While fighting the beast inside, Bugs and Daffy appeared out of nowhere and accidentally entered the fight.
Oh, this can't be good.
The beast was unstoppable, but the cops captured it. And now the heroes were so painfully hurt.
Let's go, girls.
The next morning, Splinter was very upset about the incident last night. After the argument, Twilight noticed something during the fight. She saw a clue about Lord Business area. So all they need to do is find a map, get into his secret lair, stop him, and save their world.
I knew it!
We're not going anywhere until we get Splinter's blessing.
So, Twilight decides to go to some kind of shop where Lord Business used to work. The heroes were now on their way to their next step. The heroes are now in the store, but Daffy got distracted when he saw himself as merchandise. He then saw a Duck Dodgers utility belt sign, but it was guarded by another space hero named Buzz Lightyear.
Has your mind been melded? You could have killed me, Space Ranger. Or should I say, traitor?
Buzz fighted Daffy and then locked him in a box. The other heroes spotted Buzz, and so he knows where to find Lord Business' lair. Now the heroes have joined Buzz, leaving Daffy behind.
Huh. If I know Daffy, he's already hit the road by now.
Bugs was really wondering where Daffy was. Then Twilight finds a map to Lord Business Tower, and it shows exactly where he is. So now, Buzz will lead the heroes to Tower.
Well then, let's climb aboard.
They then spotted a taxi, and so they drove down to the lair. The heroes have now arrived to the evil lair. Now they just need to find ways on how they can stop the glue gun, and to also find Lord Business and stop him. Twilight asks Buzz to find Lord Business, while she tells the others to spread out.
I understand you're scared, and no pony has to go, but I have to find this.
Back at the store, Daffy frees himself out of the box. But what's worst is that his friends left him behind. Alone, he manages to find ways to get himself back in action. Later on, he finds the taxi. He asks him to go the same direction where Buzz was headed. But the driver doesn't know what he was talking about since Buzz the others were driving there. So Daffy now needs to find random places in order to find his friends. Back at the lair, Lord Business spotted Buzz.
I see you've accidentally wandered into my think tank.
Then Buzz saw that all the others were spotted too. Buzz takes down the robots and then makes a run along with the heroes. While still running, Daffy showed up, and now he's really in to fight with Buzz.
Hold on! I am Buzz Lightyear, and I'm in charge of this.
Buzz is still in the fight, but Lord Business killed him with his laser gun. Daffy then accidentally makes a bad escape with a rocket after getting out of that tower. Twilight and the rest were really mad at him.
Are you kidding me?
They were so in an argument for Daffy, and so now Twilight and the rest left Daffy behind so that he can go home by himself. Now Daffy is so mad than ever, mostly because of Buzz. While they're going back to the tower, Lord Business did a surprise trap, and now Twilight and the others were caged up. While walking home, Daffy saw Lord Business' ship with Buzz calling for help. Daffy tries to stop them, but it was too late. Daffy headed back to the lair with sadness.
Who am I kidding? My career is over.
Splinter then came up to him, telling a confession, and with all those true things he said, Daffy learned his lesson. Now Daffy must go back, save his friends, and do what's right for him. Lord Business was now setting up his think tank. He was about to turn on the switch to take away the heroes' magic, their strength, and their power. Twilight was really having a bad feeling about this.
No, don't do it.
But Lord Business turned it on, and now the think tank is processing. Outside the window, Daffy was thinking hard.
What am I gonna do? What would Duck Dodgers do?
Then he realized something.
Wait a minute. I am Duck Dodgers.
He puts on his super suit and he is ready for action.
Duck Dodgers to the rescue!
Daffy zoomed into the lair and battled the robot guards. After that, he stopped the think tank process. The heroes were saved and Bugs gave Daffy a big hug.
You'd never catch that being this heroic.
But Lord Business was now mad, and now he's into a battle.
This ends right now.
The heroes are about to now save the day. Daffy used his beak to stop the glue gun, but the gun exploded. The heroes have finally did it, but Twilight manages to save Lord Business, and he was feeling alright. Twilight taught him the true meaning of friendship, and now Lord Business has given up to being evil. The heroes are now gonna have a celebration, and of course Daffy feels proud for himself.
Well, Dave, you achieved your goal of being a hero.
Daffy smiled,
Maybe we are a team.
but now Twilight happens to have an idea for the festival. It was now time to party, and the heroes danced along to the concert. Up on the hill, Daffy stood up and was still feeling proud.
What do you know? My luck is changing already.
But a huge rock slammed on into him. So then bugs came to him, and Daffy was completely flat.
Huh. Press W.